afternoon and welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be my pickups for the month of May. So I'll jump straight in, and I've got a couple of games here, a couple of gifts that I got gifted to me. So we got these from my big brother. He was cleaning out his house and these were in his drawer and he said he didn't want them, so he just passed them over to me anyway. So I got Infamous Second Son, just disc only. He said he's going to look out for the case for me, so I need to get the case for it. We get Infamous Second Son, case only, disc only, sorry. We get Need for Speed Rivals on PS4. We got WWE 2K15. And then we got Watch Dogs on PS4 as well. So those are from my big brother. This next bundle came from a woman next door that lives next door to my parents. She handed in a bunch of games. Nothing too special here, but there's a bunch of Xbox One games here. We got 3 FIFAs, which is FIFA 15, 16 and 18. And then we got a whole bunch of racing games as well. So we got Valentino Rossi, the game, MotoGP 15 and MotoGP 17, and 3 F1 games. We got F1 2015, 2017 and 2018. Got a bunch of gifts there from Big Brother and my parents' next door neighbour. And then we got from my little brother. He bought this, I think he bought it when it came out, and he's finished with it now, so he's passed it over to me, and this is going to be the next game that I play. This is going to be the next game I play downstairs, and it's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Can't wait to play this, it's going to be so cool. Really enjoyed the first one. It was fantastic, and this one looks so much better. Like the set pieces and everything just look amazing. I've seen a lot of people posting their video game photography on like Twitter and things like that, and the game just looks absolutely stunning. I think it suffered right at the start with some performance issues, but I'm pretty sure it's all been fixed and everything. All the patches are out for it now. But I'm looking forward to this so much. It looks absolutely brilliant. But at the moment I'm playing. My downstairs game at the moment is Tales of Arise, and I'm absolutely loving that. It's bloody brilliant, absolutely loving it. But once that's finished, I'll go on to Jedi Survivor, I think. Next up, we'll go to Swap Shop. So the last Swap Shop I watched, who was on it? It was Mike Shed, and he showed off a good bunch of games that I wanted off of him. He set up these 2 disc only games as well. So we got Assassin's Creed disc only. These are little freebies, so they were, and Arctic Thunder for the original Xbox. But the 2 games that I was really intrigued with was Bullet Witch for the 360. I haven't played this, but it does look kind of cool. It looks kind of action packed and everything, so look forward to giving that a blast at some point. But the one that I'm really looking forward to playing, and I've seen it a couple of times, but I've never actually seen it like in a shop or anything. I've in my local area, and it's Afro Samurai. I think this game's got to be so cool, man. I can't wait to give that a blast. It looks really stylish and funny and just good. It just looks awfully good. So that's from Mike Shed via the Swap Shop. So thank you very much, Mike. That's brilliant. I'm looking forward to giving them a go. Next we'll go on to second-hand shops. Nothing much. I've not been out much, I think, because I had a hernia operation, which I'm now kind of fully recovered from, and I'll be heading back to work soon. But before my operation, I went out on a big kind of hunt, and I grabbed tons of games, which I'm really looking forward to playing as well, and adding to the collection, I guess. First one was Sleeping Dogs for £2. I've heard so much good things about this game. I've never actually played it, but it does look kind of cool, and everyone raves about it, so I picked that up. I did have it on the Xbox, but what I'm doing recently is I'm kind of picking up when I see like PS3 games, I'll pick up the PS3 version and I'll move on the Xbox version to other people. So we got Sleeping Dogs for £2. We then got Sniper Elite V2 for £1.50. These games, my dad really likes these games, and I know, pardon me, I know that, what do you call him, Scott at Glory Hunter, he just finished, I want to say it was Sniper Elite 4 that he just finished recently. But yeah, they're really cool, really kind of big games, and I've seen my dad play them a couple of times and they do look good. And then this one here, I'm so glad to get this back in the collection. I've recently passed it on to someone. I won't say who, but I passed it on to someone because I do believe this is one of the games that you have to play. It's a very underrated game. Everyone's mentioned it in underrated videos and things like that. But we've grabbed Spec Ops: The Line for £2 and it's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, this game is fantastic. What a game. So chuffed to have that back into the collection. So that was to the second hand shop things. Actually, I got a toy from a second hand shop that my dad's picked up for me, and I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody who's like right into Star Wars could enlighten me. But it's this big kind of TIE fighter thing, but it's kind of like a double TIE fighter thing. I have no idea what it is, but he said he thought it would go well in the room. He's obviously not seen the room in a while because there's absolutely no space for this. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's massive, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of geeky and Star Wars, so I thought I'd grab it. Well, I thought I'd take it off him. The next bunch of stuff was from Facebook Marketplace. So this game here, I think I actually overpaid for. In fact, I know I overpaid for it. I paid 20 quid for this. And this woman had like a bunch of games up for sale. And I said I just wanted this one game and how much would she want for it. And I think if you kind of like deducted everything, then the games would have cost like £5 each. And she said to give her an offer, and because I'm stupid and nice, I guess, then I said, no, listen, you just tell me how much you want for it and I'll send you. So obviously she went to CX and eBay and whatever, and she said, oh, it's going for 18 quid or something, or whatever it was, I can't even remember. And I said, fine, I'll give you 20 quid with the postage, and she said, yeah, no problem. But we got Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged. This game looks class, this game looks brilliant. Again, it's one of those kind of games that a lot of people may have passed up on, but it looks absolutely brilliant, because I think people maybe passed it by because it was a movie tie-in, and the movie wasn't great. X-Men Origins is not a great movie. Had potential, but it wasn't a good movie at all. But the game looks absolutely brilliant, so chuffed to have that in the collection, even though I spent a little bit over for it. But then this next bundle was from my hometown, and it was £15 for these 3 games. And I think, well, I've definitely got like a deal out of it. So we got Watch Dogs 2, Watch Dogs Legion, and we got the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. So this one here goes for 25 quid alone in CEX, so for £15 for the 3, it was a no-brainer. Again, I'm not massive into Grand Theft Auto games, but I really did enjoy Vice City when I used to play them like back in the day. Vice City was brilliant. But I mean, even with the 2 Watch Dogs games there, and then with the Watch Dogs that Big Brother gave me, now I've got the Watch Dogs trilogy as well, so that's cool to get them in the collection. 15 quid, that was alright. Next we'll go to, oh no, sorry, one more Facebook pickup, which was a PSP. So it's the PSP 3003 edition. But the really cool thing was that it's got the wee Gran Turismo, so it's a Gran Turismo kind of limited edition one. I've had I've had 2 PSPs before. I've got this one right here actually. This is like the old kind of chunky model, and like the nub on it's kind of goosed, the wee kind of analog nub. The thing works fine, it's just the analog nub is a bit stiff. The movement in the games isn't great, but you can still play it with the D-pad games with the D-pad and things like that. So it's still an okay PSP. I'll probably try to move that on to someone if anybody needs a PSP. But yeah, chuffed to get that. That was 50 quid, and it came with a really cool like satchel, but it also came with a nice leather, what do you call it, case for it as well. So chuffed, really chuffed with that. I've played Daxter already, so I was really in the mood for a 3D platformer. So I chucked on Daxter and smashed that out and really enjoyed that game. It was really cool. So happy with that as well. And then the last Facebook bundle was this lot here. So this big bundle here was free, and it was my big brother who sent me a message one day and he said, this lassie's getting rid of these games, do you want them? And before I could even reply, because I was sitting in the house and I was recovering from my hernia operation, he'd already gone down to the house and got them. And there's only one game in here that I really wanted, because the rest are just like FIFA stuff. So we'll go through the ones that I really wanted, I didn't really want, sorry, really fast. So FIFA 11, put these on. FIFA 10, Tiger Woods, PGA Tour 14. Again, these games are not for me really. FIFA 12, being be good case replacements, I guess. South Africa World Cup, Gran Turismo Sport Prologue, pretty sure I've got that already. And then we've got a cool DVD, I've never seen it before, but it's got Chris O'Donnell of Robin fame, Vertical Limit. And then we've got Motorstorm, which is absolutely brilliant. I've got it already, but if anybody doesn't have Motorstorm and want it, let me know, because it's a brilliant arcade racer. Minecraft PlayStation 3 edition. Dragon Age Origins, I've heard good things about this game, but I've never played it. But I'm pretty sure I do already have it. So again, if anybody needs Dragon Age Origins, give me a shout. And this is the one I wanted, and it's not because it's rare, it's not because it's great, it's just because I've never seen it before. Again, in any of my CEXs or second-hand shops or anything, I just don't see it around. And it's meant to be absolutely trash, but I wanted it, I just really wanted it. It's Golden Axe Beast Rider. Yeah, I've never played it before, but I just kind of really wanted it. So that's all the Facebook stuff. Next we'll go on to games 3 for 2. So game 3 for 2. I bought a Switch game, very hypocritically of me, because I don't really buy physical Switch games. But this one I really wanted because I've just started today. I've just started part 2 of this game, so this is part 3 and it's No More Heroes 3. The first one was mentally batshit crazy. I really enjoyed it. I've just started the second one. It's just brilliant. Like such fun. Like crazy action and everything like that. It's really cool. So looking forward to playing part 2, which I'm playing just now, and then I'll move on to part 3 at some point as well. This one here is a game that I'm sure I watched Lame Dad. I'm sure he played through it, and I think he liked it. I don't think he took the saw to this game. That's what he does, he takes saw, his circular saw to all the shite games. But I'm pretty sure this one survived, and it looks really cool actually. It's Terminator Resistance. First person shooter, looks really cool. And one that I've played before, one that I've platinumed before. I've done all of these DLC, like I did everything on this game, so I absolutely loved it. But because I was on such an Alan Wake kick at the beginning of the month, I picked up Control, the Ultimate Edition. Fantastic game. I loved Control. Control was so good. I'm pretty sure it won Game of the Year for its year. It's just brilliant. It's just so cool. Like the combat and the graphics, and the atmosphere, the music, everything about it works. Like it's just so cool. But like I said, I've platinumed it before. I think I will play it again at some point. there's a couple of games that I've platinum before that I want to play again, like Control I would play again, and Days Gone I want to play again. I platinumed that as well. But I just want to play them again because they were really, really good games. So happy to have Control on PS5 in the collection. So that was my games for 3 for 2. Oh my god, I can't speak. The next bundle is all from Cash Generator. It's a mixed bunch of games, mixed bag of games. So for the PS3 we got Burnout Paradise, the Ultimate Box. Burnout Paradise again is a brilliant game. I was pretty close back in the day. I think I was pretty close to getting the platinum. I think I was like 4 or 5 trophies away from getting the platinum. But great game, absolutely brilliant. And then we've got 2 DS games. So this one I got just because it was a quid. So that was £2, Burnout Paradise. I got this just because it was a quid and I thought it might be a good kind of a... It could be good, I don't know. It's Power Rangers Super Legends, the DS. Power Rangers completely passed me by. I wasn't... It was never a thing for me. I remember my little cousin, he was right into Power Rangers when he was younger. And obviously I was a little bit older, I was a bit too cool for it, so I don't really know. But it could be a cool kind of 2D running, gunning, beat 'em up kind of thing. Could be alright, I don't know. And then this one is going to be cool, I'm sure of it. It's Sonic Rush Adventure, sorry. It looks really good. The background looks really cool. I do like a Sonic game. I've not played Sonic in ages and ages though, but that I think that would be pretty cool. A Wii U game, again, a series of games that I've never played before. It's only £2. I picked it up. It's Marvel Superheroes, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Lego games are meant to be so good and so addictive. Maybe that's why I'm a bit hesitant to try them, because I'll probably get sucked into them. Next one was only 50p, and I really wanted to play some of these games, but I didn't know where to start with them. And I don't know if this is where you start with it. I have no idea. And it's Wolfenstein on the 360. I was talking a little. I think my brother said you have to start with Old Blood first, and then you go to New Order, and then New Colossus. I've no idea. I don't know where to start with Wolfenstein, but I really wanted to play like a no nonsense first person shooter, and that was up there, but I never actually got into it. And talking about no nonsense first person shooters, I got another 2 here for the Xbox One. We got Doom Eternal, which is meant to be quality. Never played it though. And then we got Zombie Army Trilogy. Again, I watched Jay play this. He was playing it a wee while ago, because I'm sure we've got it, or one of the games, I'm not sure, on the PS4. I think it was like a freebie 1 month, and it just looked like mayhem. It just looked mad. I don't know, it could be good. It was only £4 anyway, so I picked it up. Where are we now? I think that's us. Nope, we've got 2 eBay pickups. So the first eBay pickup I got was this Belmont Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 art book, because I just played, not too long ago, I finished off the Lords of Shadows, and I really did enjoy the game. I thought it was fantastic. I think there's a lot still to be kind of, they could have done a lot more with it, to be honest with you, but I do enjoy the kind of hack and slash God of War kind of clones of the time kind of thing. Like, I like Lords of Shadows, I like Dante's Inferno, and obviously God of War. But the Lords of Shadow games I think are pretty cool and really underrated, in the sense of the effort they put into everything. I mean, the artwork in this book is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I grabbed this. I think it was like £6 or something like that on eBay, delivered. So I had to buy it. I really did. I just thought I really enjoyed the kind of artwork and everything in the game, and the direction and everything. And then another eBay pickup. I was just talking about it earlier, being on like an Alan Wake kick. Really looking forward to the sequel coming out when it comes out. but I had to go onto eBay and find this because I couldn't find. I think it is on the Xbox 360 store, or it was. But anyway, I wanted to get it physically, so we got it for the PC, and it's Alan Wake's American Nightmare. It's meant to be a lot more kind of action packed. Like you get like Uzis and things like that, like automatic weapons, and like it takes place, sorry, in. If you've played the Alan Wake games, you see the little kind of TV shows that you see on the side as collectibles. Night Springs. So this takes part in like that kind of fictional place, Night Springs, and it's Mr. Scratch, who's the big bad guy, and you briefly meet Mr. Scratch on one of the DLCs. I can't remember if it was the Signal or if it was the writer, but anyway, you briefly meet him, and then you're quickly told not to worry about him at the moment because he's the main bad guy in this. It's kind of cool. I just like how Alan Wake and Control and everything like that. I like how it all kind of comes together in loose kind of ways. But yeah, grab that as well. That was, I think it was £7 or £8 as well. I can't really remember. But yeah, that is all my pickups for this month. Again, tons to play at the moment. I'm playing, like I said, Tales of Arise, and I'm playing No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Cheers and take care.